That's right, guys. It was a huge weekend in Hawkeye sports.
One that a lot of us won't soon forget.
The Iowa defense had a tough task at hand when Heisman candidate quarterback JT Barrett came to Iowa City, but the Hawkeye defense held their own. Lucy Rodine has more.
Ohio State quarterback JT Barrett came into the game against Iowa as one of the most prolific players to ever wear the scarlet and gray. But on the first play of the game, Barrett looked for a receiver, but instead found Amani Hooker.
Great statement for us as a whole team. I mean, to come out there and get a pick six, I mean, that's something I always dream about doing, and it happened. And then I think it helped spark the team overall.
With that interception, Amani Hooker and the defense made a statement that lasted the entire game.
The beginning of the game started off that pick six. I think that was just, kind of early on in the season what we kind of had troubles with, It was always small things that really, came into the big picture at the end of the game, and, that's how we kind of lost. But, with these kind of games, I think those little details that we executed very well, they showed up at the end of the game.
Execution's so important. I thought our guys up front fought. Talk about maturation. I think that they're gaining ground every week. Some opportunistic plays, and you come up with a couple picks like that. And the first one, boy, that just that got the crowd even more into it. So those are all really important things if you're going to beat a team like Ohio State.
JT Barrett had only thrown one interception all year before this game until he threw 3 picks to Josh Jackson alone.
You always want to play against the best, and we got the opportunity today, and I think we did a good job of containing him and just taking the ball away from him.
Did a really good job. They got pressure on him, made it tough back there, and we just tried to just play our keys to the best of our ability and just play as hard as we can.
He's got those Heisman votes and stuff like that. He's a great player. Everybody has a bad game once in a while, but it's nice to be able to shut him down like we did, and hopefully we can just keep that going the rest of the season.
The defense will have to stop another tough quarterback next weekend when they face Alex Hornibrook and the Wisconsin Badgers. Reporting from inside Kinnick Stadium, this has been Lucy Rodine for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Josh Jackson's performance against Ohio State earned him the CAP National Player of the Week award.
The Iowa women's basketball team held their 2017-2018 season debut last night in Carver Hawkeye Arena against Minnesota State in an exhibition game that fared well for the Hawks, who won 85-56. After the game, head coach Lisa Bluter said she was happy with the team's performance.
We started the game and ended the game with great energy. I thought we were really focused. I thought we played high-level basketball. The third quarter we let up quite a bit, obviously. Defensively we let up. Rebounding-wise we let up. That's unfortunate. We got to be able to go back and look at the film and figure that out. It was against our zone defense that, they got some confidence against our zone. So that's something that we can go back and fix.
Missouri and Western Kentucky this weekend for the 2017 Hawkeye Challenge.
The Iowa women's basketball team finished out their exhibition play on Thursday night against Belmont Abbey College. The team used exhibition games as another way of practicing for the start of the regular season quickly approaching. Taylor Cassian has more on how these games have helped the team.
The Iowa men's basketball team took on 2 teams here in Carver for exhibition play. Both games got off to a slow start but ended with a Hawkeye win. The team says that these games have really helped them prepare for the start of their season coming up on November 10th. The Hawks faced William Jewell College and Belmont Abbey in Carver and clinched 2 wins. Their main focus, however, was on getting out the nerves early and getting reps on the court before regular season play begins.
Got a whole bunch of good players, and I'm going to play them all. And sometimes some less than others. Obviously, you're in a tight game. You want to. Luca and Tyler really showed what they can do. But so did Cordell, Jack, and Ryan.
Obviously they're not Division I level teams, and we're hoping to be dominant like we know we can be this year. So I guess they're kind of just tune-up games for us, and just getting our defense down, getting our offensive flow down, and we know if these games moving forward, they're going to help us out in the long run.
I think it's great. Like I said, that first game, coming out there in the first half, like I said, I was nervous. And so, adjusting to the college game, adjusting to the pace, adjusting to just the arena and the different lights. Never played in a kind of an environment like this, so it's big for us, and especially all the freshmen just getting used to this and how it is to play on this kind of stage. So.
The Hawks will be back in Carver Hawkeye Arena this week as they take on Chicago State. Reporting for Iowa basketball, this has been Taylor Cassian with Daily Iowan TV Sports.
The Hawks will be back in action for their season opener November 10th at Carver Hawkeye Arena.
And that's all we have for you in the sports studio. Be sure to tune in tonight for Around the Big Ten with Lucy Rodine and Natalie Iacopetti.
And come back tomorrow for another perspective of Iowa's dominating win against Ohio State. Guys, back to you.